back to their video, and in today's video we have 2 truths and 1 lie. Now we've done this in the past, but it's been about a year, I believe, since we last did it, but today we're bringing it back, doing some more people with hopefully some different outcomes, and hopefully this is pretty fun for you guys to watch. And yeah, ready to get things?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, do you want to guess first, or do you want to talk first?
Sure, I'll go first. I'll give you yours. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you obviously 3 answers. You have to guess which one of those are the lie for people who are unfamiliar. And for your first one, we have the Hurricane won tag team titles with Kane, Rosie, and Tajiri.
Okay. Hurricane. So Kane, Tajiri,
And Rosie.
Rosie. Now, I know he's tagged with Kane and he's tagged with Rosie. I don't remember too much with Tajiri, to be honest. So I'm gonna, and I feel like I can imagine him with, holding the champions with both guys. So I'm gonna go with, he didn't win it with Tajiri.
Correct.
Okay.
You got it.
All
Try
right,
to
cool.
throw you off because there's somebody in the world of Hurricane, but
Yeah,
you know.
it's believable enough to beat him, but I wasn't exactly for sure just yet.
No.
Alright, I like that one. Good one, good one. Alright, now for you, it's around Shawn Michaels. Now, which one was he not in the first edition of? Was he not in the first edition of the Hell in a Cell, the Elimination Chamber, or the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble.
Correct, he wasn't in the first Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my Shawn Michaels trivia.
Alright, good.
Alright, now your second one.
Okay.
These wrestlers have never won a WrestleMania match.
Okay.
Big E, Mick Foley, RVD.
Ooh. And they've at least all had one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, duh. Alright. So, RVD, Mick Foley, and who was the first one? It was
Big E,
Big E.
Mick Foley, RVD.
I want to, because RVD's won Money in the Bank, so that would have been around that time. So I'm sure that would count as his match. Big E had to have won as New Day at one point. I'm gonna go with Big E because I feel like I might be misremembering.
That's right, Big E
Okay,
never won a WrestleMania match.
All right, good. All right, 2 for me, 1 for you. But now for your second one, this is around Rey Mysterio. He has wrestled every year since 1992. He was in a non-wrestling video game, or the last one was he was in a Marvel movie. This is around Rey Mysterio.
I'm gonna say he was in a Marvel movie. Is the lie? Because I feel like I would know that.
That's correct. He was
Okay.
never in a Marvel movie. Yeah. I didn't know if you would remember him in Call of Duty. Obviously, that's his video game. That's non-wrestling related. But yeah, I was wanting to see if maybe I could throw you off. Obviously, he's a big name, so maybe he got in one time as like an extra or something.
I haven't watched all Marvel movies, but I'm pretty familiar with Marvel movies. So, you know, I was pretty confident that it was that one. But moving on to your next one. These 3 were the first AEW International Champions.
Okay.
Pac, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. I know he hasn't won too many championships, but I know the one he did win was the TNT and the FTW champions. So.
Yeah, that's correct.
Good. Alright, for your next one, this is around the Royal Rumble. So not necessarily a person, but just the Royal Rumble. Roxanne Perez is the longest time spent in a singular Royal Rumble. Bailey has the most appearances in women's Royal Rumbles. Or Bianca Belair was the Iron Woman for 3 straight years.
So I know Roxanne Perez is true. I'm not sure about the other 2 though. What was the Bailey one again?
She has the most Royal Rumble women's appearances.
It's definitely believable. And Bianca won 3 Iron Women in 1 year in a row. I'm gonna say Bianca winning 3 is the lie.
wrong. It was Bailey has not having the most appearances.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that really blew me away. I've seen Bianca had 3 years in a row from 2020 and 2021 and 2022, so I was really surprised by that. But yeah, I knew the Bailey one was a little bit believable.
All right, now for yours, this is pretty current in a way.
Okay.
But these wrestlers never went against John Cena in a singles match, specifically a singles match.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston,
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg, Scott Steiner.
Kofi Kingston, Goldberg, Scott Steiner. This is for John. They never wrestled John Cena in a singles match. Ooh. It could be Kofi because that's the one that makes the most sense. But it's like one of those things where, like, surely he's had a match with him.
Which one never
Yeah.
went against John Cena, and then he got picked on why.
Okay, so 2 of them have, and then one.
Mhm.
Okay, so 2 of them have. Okay, so Kofi probably did. So.
No, 2 of them didn't, and 1 of them have. Sorry.
Okay, so I guessing the one who has wrestled John Cena.
Yes, which one has wrestled John Cena in a singles match between Kofi Kingston, Goldberg, and Scott Steiner?
I'm gonna say Kofi Kingston.
You're all wrong. Kofi Kingston has faced, or no, he hasn't faced John Cena in a singles match, but Scott Steiner has.
Yeah.
It's known online at least as one of John Cena's worst or most embarrassing matches, is the way I read it online.
Okay.
But yeah, when I was prepping for this, I kind of seen that article of his worst match,
Mhm.
and then I seen that, and I was like, okay, I bet you he might not know that he actually faced Scott. And
Yeah.
obviously the question was kind of a little bit
Yeah.
confusing a little bit as well, so I don't blame you 100%.
Yeah, I knew it was either going to be Scott Steiner or Kofi because I knew Goldberg. I know that's definitely never happened. I know it was talked about as a match that potentially could happen during that time. But
Yeah, he never faced Kofi, he never faced Goldberg
interesting.
in a singles match.
Okay. Yeah. All right. For your next one, this is around Jey Uso. Now he's had. So which one is the lie? He's had 10 pay-per-view singles matches in his entire career, or at least 10 or more. He's held a championship every year since 2021, or he's had the shortest Raw TV match of 2025 so far.
Okay. I could see it being maybe the shortest match because he, just had this short match with Theory. Him holding the title every year since 2021.
And I did include 2025, obviously, because it's just not done yet.
Yeah.
So I want to keep that in mind too.
So last year he held the IC title. The year before that he held tag team titles. The year before that, could only imagine he held tag team titles as well. And then what was the other one?
He's had 10 or more pay-per-view singles matches.
I'm gonna go with that being the lie.
That is correct. Yeah, he
Okay.
hasn't had 10. I think he only had 5 in his career. Then yeah, I thought
okay.
maybe the one, but I know obviously the recent one. I was like maybe that wasn't the one. Maybe had a little bit more to it or something. But yeah.
All right, now this is a question similar to the last one, so try to stay with me here.
Okay.
Vince McMahon defeated all 3 of these people in a singles match.
Mhm.
No disqualification matches, none of that. Just singles matches. He defeated all of them.
Mhm.
Undertaker, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels. So you're guessing which one he never defeated?
Okay.
Between Undertaker, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels.
I can imagine him. I feel like I remember him beating Ric Flair. I don't remember him beating Undertaker, but I can imagine it being one of those ones where he didn't, but he did, type of thing. And then Shawn Michaels, I know the matches they had, and Shawn, I believe, won the WrestleMania match. Ooh.
Crazy that we're even having the discussion of McMahon beating Undertaker, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, the only reason why I don't want to pick Undertaker is because out of all the wrestlers that Undertaker wouldn't beat, Undertaker's gonna be at the top of that list just because he likes him a lot. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant on him. So I'm gonna go with he hasn't beat Shawn Michaels.
You are wrong. It was actually Ric Flair. He
okay.
beat. It was. You're pretty much right with Undertaker. He beat him, but it was by DQ.
Okay.
Undertaker, I believe it was. He hit him with a chair, something of the sort. And then Shawn Michaels. I don't know the story behind that one, but he did defeat him in a singles match.
Okay. All right. All right. For your final one, this is for Cody Rhodes. Now, he is a Grand Slam champion, or a Grand Slam in WWE. He has a negative win-loss record at WrestleMania, and he's had more televised AEW matches than WWE.
What was the first one?
He was a Grand Slam champion.
I know he won the IC titles. I know he won the tag title. Obviously won the world title. I don't know about the US. Has he won the US title? I don't know. It's believable that he did for sure. And what was the other two again?
He's has a negative win-loss record at WrestleMania, and then he's had more televised AEW matches than WWE.
More televised matches. Yeah, I feel like that's true. And okay, I'm gonna say the lie is he's a Grand Slam champion.
Correct. He is not a Grand Slam champion.
Okay. And it was the U.S. belt, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, the AEW one, I knew it's believable, but I kind of want to do this because he's actually really close to already breaking that. He's had 70 televised AEW matches, and he's at 61 WWE televised matches. So, yeah, and he's probably would have beaten that if he had that didn't have that time taken off the TV when he first debuted. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. We appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in our next video tomorrow.